Surf Creatures by Sean Thompson. Anemone. In the shallow water lies a pretty creature. A squishy little mouth, but watch out, it'll eat you. Tentacles keep moving, searching for a snack. Beware, little fishy, it's a poisonous attack. Barracuda. The barracuda has a snout that's busting out with teeth. Its head is very pointy, like a bullet from underneath. It likes bright things that glint and gleam and shine through the undersea. So lock up your silver and gold at home, but don't forget the key. Conger eel. The conger eel is long and fat with a mouth of fearsome teeth. It looks quite like a sausage that is packed full up with beef. It likes to hide deep in its hole and prefers to hunt at night. If you saw one out in the noonday sun, it would give you a monster fright. Dolphin. If a dolphin entered a surfing event, it would win with ease by a mile. It would jump and would twirl in the air in the curl, and do it all with a big smile. Today I surfed a wave with one under the springtime sun. It jumped in the air, grinned back at me, and instantly was gone. Elephant seal. Big and loud and very round with a mouth that looks like a cave. Don't walk too close when on the beach unless you're feeling brave. An elephant trunk and a lion's roar make this a monster mix. Oh yes, I left the best for last. 2 teeth like sharpened sticks. Flying fish. The flying fish is very small and travels rather light. It's always in a hurry in a fast and frantic flight. It glides above the waves with a special kind of grace. It must be very tiring to always have to race. Grunter. This big-eyed fish with a greyish glow is always on the go. It swims up rivers and out to sea it goes with the tidal flow. If I were a prawn under the sand, I'd be nervous of this hungry fish. With a water jet it could grunt me out right onto its dinner dish. Hammerhead. I wonder if the hammerhead can see the tip of its nose. I'm sure that there's no mirror in the places that it goes. I wish I knew a hammerhead to fix my broken fence. He'll use his head to hammer nails. Now that would make some sense. Indo Pacific sailfish. Faster than a racing car speeding on the road, it's the fastest fish throughout the sea in anyone's zip code. If the highway patrol had a car on the sea, they'd give this fish a fine, but they'd have to try and catch him first with a hook and fishing line. Jellyfish. On the move, the jellyfish looks like a ship in space. It pulses here, it pulses there. It has a see-through face. It's very clear and very plump and on the beach lies still. But watch out please, because underneath are stingers that can kill. It's very clear and very plump and on the beach looks dead. Make sure you never use it as a hat for someone's head. Those hairy things that droop on down beneath its wobbly skin will sting and sting again from your ears down to your chin. killer whale. A very dangerous dude that usually lives with Mom. With a massive burst of speed, he attacks like a swimming bomb. Black on top and white below, this clever creature can talk. Up north in the cold on the frozen ice, we might just take a walk. It whistles and clicks in a secret code. What do you think it would say? I'm looking for a friend that's good to eat. It's dinner time, please stay. Loggerhead turtle. It hatches from a little egg inside a sandy nest and scrambles from the beach to sea without a second's rest. It glides on through the blue with a gentle ease and grace. Does the world go by in a blinding blur or in a slow motion pace? Some believe that spirits live beneath that ancient skin. I'd like to speak in turtleese and ask, who's that within? Man-o-war. They look quite cute like little ships rocking to and fro, swept ashore on windy days like bubbles on the go. But beneath the puffball like a web is a tail that's full of zing. Leave the water lickety-split. You don't want a terrible sting. Needlefish. If you're floating in a boat at night with a lantern that glows, watch out for this jumping fish with a needle instead of a nose. I'd like to wear a metal suit, like a knight from olden days, to keep me safe from these pointy fish as they dart above the waves. Octopus. I wonder why an octopus has never worked for money. I'd like to see him at a desk. Now, wouldn't that be funny? He has 8 arms and camouflage, so he could do a lot. I'm thinking where he would be best. A newspaper is the spot. He'd write about the day's events, 8 stories at a time. They'd pay him more than anyone, with a bonus for overtime. Pufferfish. With a gulp of the sea at the first sign of trouble, the pufferfish blows and makes his size double. Spines and poison protect this little fishy. Don't get pricked, or you'll wind up as a zombie. Queen parrotfish. As beautiful as a royal queen, as colourful as her crown, with a parrot-like beak instead of teeth that scrapes the coral down. Each night it sleeps next to the reef and makes a cozy cocoon. If I came to visit and needed a nap, do you think it would give me some room? Ray. The stingray has a very rough skin. Its tail contains a jolt. It flaps its wings mechanically like a motor with an extra volt. It never sees what lurks below. Its eyes are on top of its head. I'm sure that causes problems when it's moving straight ahead. Snoozing is its favorite thing. And on the sand lies still. If I owned a hotel on the ocean floor, I'd send the Ray a bill. Sawfish. The sawfish sleeps throughout the day and hunts on through the night. Its saw is used for lots of things like listening for a tasty bite. Then again, it's also used as a spade in search of treasure. It digs for shells deep in the sand, and sometimes just for pleasure. Last of all, the saw is used to stun its prey for dinner. If there was a prize for multi-use, the saw would be the winner. Tiger shark. Crunch, crunch, crunch. This shark will have you for brunch. And if it's still hungry, it will also munch you for lunch. Like a tiger in the jungle that needs to have a snack, the shark never stops eating. It's always on the attack. I'd like to have a magic wand if I swam in the blue beneath. If a tiger came to gobble me up, I'd cast a spell on their scary teeth. I'd turn them into piano keys, all shiny black and white, and play a magical melody all through the day and night. Urchin. Round and hard but soft inside, it's very well protected. 1,000 sharp spines are what God selected. It moves very slowly on sticky little feet. Algae and kelp are what it loves to eat. It lives in the crevices and cracks on the rocks, and if you get near, wear very thick socks. Velvet crab. I'd like to see this red-eyed crab race an Olympic swimmer. Whichever swimmer would be the winner could have the other for dinner. I wouldn't bet against this crab with its blood-colored velvet skin. Its high-speed shell and double-jointed claws would guarantee a win. White shark. If there were a king of the ocean deep, this shark would wear the crown. Teeth like swords and sandpaper skin and a mouth that crunches down. All across the 7 seas this monster likes to roam. Whatever you do, don't answer the door if Whitey should come to your home. Xiphias swordfish. The swordfish is a lucky lad, he loves the blue beneath. He doesn't have to think about a mouth that's full of teeth. No dental floss or cavities or brushing to and fro. Just one big tooth in front of him no matter where he goes. Yellowfin tuna. Fast and strong, this yellow-finned fish prefers to live in a school. That doesn't mean it learns all day, even though it's nobody's fool. Its body is shaped for super speed to catch the fastest bait. No matter how fast, it can't escape the sushi chef's big plate. Zambezi. There's something really beastly about the Zambezi. It's always very hungry and might even eat a monkey. It swims way up rivers and deep down in the sea, and especially likes the water when it's the color of dark tea. It never stops on moving. It will never miss a bite. It's very, very stealthy as it glides on through the night. That's all. That's it. That's the end.